to Tales from Africa with our Auntie Angela.
Come on, kids, it's story time. Once upon a time, in a small Igbo village called Umuoma, there lived a little boy named Obi and his best friend, a little girl named Ada. Obi and Ada did everything together. They played under the big Odala tree, fished in the sparkling stream, and helped their mothers in the yam fields. They were like the sun and the moon, always together, always shining brightly. But Obi and Ada's favorite thing to do was to listen to the stories told by the village elders. The elders would gather all the children under the moonlight and tell them stories of brave warriors, cunning tortoises, and wise animals. Among these stories, the one about the great elephant who lived deep in the forest was the most magical. The great elephant was said to be the king of all animals, and his tears were believed to have the power to heal any wound or sickness. One day, Obi's father fell very ill. The village medicine man tried all his herbs, but nothing worked. Obi was very worried. He loved his father dearly and didn't want to lose him. Ada, seeing his friend so sad, came up with an idea. "Obi, do you remember the story of the great elephant?" Ada asked one evening as they sat by the stream. "Yes," Obi replied, his voice trembling. "But that's just a story, isn't it?" "No, Obi," Ada said, her eyes shining with determination. "I believe the great elephant is real, and I believe his tears can heal your father." Obi was unsure. The forest was deep, dark, and full of dangers. But seeing Ada's confidence, he began to hope. The next morning, Obi and Ada set out for the forest. They told no one of their plan, for they didn't want to be stopped. The forest was thick with tall trees and strange noises filled the air, but they kept going, holding hands tightly as they walked deeper and deeper into the unknown. After walking for hours, they heard a rustling sound behind them. Out of the bushes came a timid antelope. It looked at them with wide eyes. "Who are you and why are you in the forest?" the antelope asked, surprising them both. "We are looking for the great elephant," Obi replied. "My father is very sick and we need the elephant's tear to heal him." The antelope nodded slowly. "The great elephant is wise and kind, but the journey to him is not easy. Many dangers lie ahead. Are you sure you want to continue?" Obi and Ada looked at each other. They were afraid, but they were also determined. "Yes," they said together. The antelope smiled. "Then follow me. I will help you find the great elephant." The antelope led them through the forest, guiding them around thorny bushes and across fast rivers. Just as they were beginning to think they might actually make it, they came upon a wide, muddy river. There was no way around it. "How will we get across?" Ada asked, worried. Before the antelope could answer, a giant crocodile emerged from the water. It had sharp teeth and a hungry look in its eyes. "You must answer my riddle if you want to cross my river," the crocodile said, its voice deep. Obi and Ada looked at each other, fear gripping their hearts, but they nodded bravely. The crocodile groaned and began its riddle. I have no wings, but I can fly. I have no eyes, but I can cry. I have no mouth, but I can speak. What am I? Obi and Ada thought hard. The crocodile eyes gleamed as it waited for them to fail. But just as they were about to give up, it's a cloud, she shouted. A cloud can fly across the sky, it can cry raindrops, and it can speak with thunder. The crocodile snarled, disappointed that they had solved its riddle. But it had to keep its word. With a flick of its tail, it created a bridge of water for them to cross. Go quickly, the antelope urged. The crocodile is not known for keeping promises for long. They hurried across the bridge and soon found themselves in a clearing. There, under a massive iroko tree, stood the great elephant. He was huge, with wise eyes and long tusks that gleamed in the sunlight. Obi and Ada approached the great elephant, their hearts pounding. Great elephant, Obi began, his voice trembling. We have traveled far and faced many dangers. My father is very sick and we need your tear to save him. The great elephant looked at them, his eyes full of kindness. I will help you, but you must first answer a question. Which is the most important thing in the world? What is the most important thing in the world? Obi and Ada thought about the question. They thought of their families, their village, the elders, and the stories they loved so much. But then they looked at each other and realized the answer. Friendship, Ada said softly. The most important thing in the world is friendship. The great elephant nodded, pleased with their answer. A single tear rolled down his cheek and fell into a small clear bottle that the antelope held out. Take this tear, the great elephant said. Use it wisely and remember the power of friendship. Obi and Ada thanked the great elephant and the antelope. They hurried back to their village, the bottle clutched tightly in Obi's hand. When they reached home, they poured the tear in a cup and gave it to Obi's father to drink. Almost immediately, the color returned to his face, and he opened his eyes. He was healed. The village rejoiced, and Obi and Ada were hailed as heroes. From that day on, Obi and Ada were even closer than before. They knew that their friendship was the most powerful thing in the world, even more powerful than the tear of the great elephant. And so, in the village of Umuoma, the story of Obi and Ada and the great elephant was told for generations. It became a tale of bravery, wisdom, and the unbreakable bond of friendship. And that, dear children, is the story of the elephant's tear. 5 lessons from this story. 1. The power of friendship. Obi and Ada's journey showed that true friends stick together through thick and thin. Their strong bond helped them overcome many obstacles and find the great elephant. 2. Courage in the face of danger. Even when faced with fears and challenges, having courage can help you achieve your goals. Obi and Ada were scared, but their bravery allowed them to navigate the dangers of the forest and seek help for Obi's father. 3. The importance of kindness. Being kind to others can lead to great rewards. The elephant was willing to help Obi and Ada because they showed kindness and respect. Their compassion and dedication to helping Obi's father were recognized and rewarded. 4. Value of wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom and understanding can guide us through difficult situations. The riddle posed by the crocodile and the question from the great elephant required thoughtful answers. Obi and Ada's knowledge and insight led them to success. And finally, helping others is worthwhile. Helping those in need is a noble and rewarding act. Obi and Ada went on their dangerous journey not just for their own benefit, but to help Obi's father and the village. Their selflessness made a big difference and brought healing to their community. And that's it on Tales from Africa with me, Ijele. I'll see you again soon.